For a number of years now, work has been proceeding in order to bring to perfection the crudely conceived idea of a machine that would not only supply inverse reactive current for us in unilateral phase detractors, but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing cardinal gram meters. Such an instrument is the turboencabulator. 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 So sometimes you'll find that this word has a dash in it, separating the turbo and encabulator part, but it's not like that really matters because that's not a real word. Turboencabulator is not a real word used by any serious engineer for any purpose. It is, in fact, a gag word that apparently was coined or invented around the World War II. The World War II, yeah. No, it was coined or invented around World War II by a British graduate student, and it's kind of a neat story. There have been several articles written about this turboencabulator. And in fact, I have to give a shout out to Reddit user CableMonkey604 because this person pointed out the turboencabulator is one of his or her favorite quote-unquote engineering terms or engineering jargon words. And what does it mean? It's just making fun of the fact that engineers have a bunch of nonsense-sounding words sometimes, like turboencabulator and random things that sound just as ludicrous. That introduction that I read in the very beginning of this podcast actually comes from a video made in the 70s, also lampooning the idea of engineers and, technical people saying a whole bunch of stuff that nobody really knows what it is or that doesn't actually mean anything. In fact, you should Google turboencabulator on YouTube and you can find that video. It's kind of cool. There's a narrator who apparently did a lot of training videos for engineers and technical videos for different corporations in the 70s. And he did this in one take, just not just saying what I said in the beginning, but he said a whole bunch of other stuff, making fun of, the turboencabulator and cardinal gram meters and all that other crap that sounds fancy. If you want to make fun of engineers and get that retro feel of making fun of how engineers sound from World War II to the 70s and 80s, well, talk about engineers' amazing turboencabulators. That's our engineering slang fake word of the day. Happy holidays from your host, Pius the Engineer. I also host a longer format podcast called the K-12 Engineering Education Podcast, and you should go check it out. Visit the website, k12engineering.net, and learn a little bit about how to learn or teach engineering to people of all ages. Till next time, thanks.